Hello, I'm Gayle Force. I'm a medium, healer and clairvoyant. And a medium is a person that connects with spirit through her guides or his guides. A healer has energies that help people heal. And we'd say that it balances both through the chakra energies and the aura and body. Mind, body and soul is a sentence you've probably heard many times. Clairvoyant is seeing spirit, purely seeing and not hearing from them. I often have clients that say to me, I see my grandmother who's been passed over for many years. Am I a medium? And I often say to them, no, you're not a medium, but you're a clairvoyant, and we have different names for different things. Healing is a very special gift, and many people do seem to have the energies. It's a lovely way to help people, and we describe it as helping the mind, body and spirit to balance. And through balance in our lives, it helps us to be well. Well-being is something we all take for granted at many times in our lives. But when we have health problems, we search for different things to help us to regain the wellness or the well-being. I began seeing spirit from a child around 5 to 6. I didn't realise what I was seeing other than I saw a man's head, and his head appeared beside my bed as I was waking up one morning, with a little smile on his face, and I had no idea who he was at that point. I waited until I was 18 to find out who he was. I was looking at a photograph in my grandmother's house, and I said to my father, I was very shy, and I said to my father, I said, who is that man in that photograph? He looks a bit like you. And he said, no, it's not me. He said, that's my father. I said, no, it can't be your dad. I said, because we got Grandad here, you know. Oh no, he said, that's my real father. So I began telling different members of my family what I saw, and they said, you're a clairvoyant. So that was seeing spirit, and that is very often how we see spirit, very clearly in parts of the what we would term our bodies, or just like looking at you and me. It's quite an experience to start with, and I must say I hid under the bed as a child and wouldn't look and see what was there. But these days, of course, I'm very used to seeing spirit, and they like to be able to let us know that they're there and to let us know they're all right. I love the singing bowl. It's something that I often use in meditation, and I share with my meditation groups. We had a meditation group recently, and we had a couple of our lovely meditations. One was a journey that we all did together, and the second one was a little quieter, and we allowed our spirit friends and family to come in if they wanted to. We often feel our guides joining us on meditation evenings, and it's just a real gentle energy, a very loving energy when we go into our meditative state. So our group was sat together, and we were a small group, and I thought that we would perhaps just have a little healing and share healing together. And we had the colour orange that we were actually using that evening, which is a sacral energy colour. It's the sacred energy of the chakra that's around the tummy area, goes through to the back, and it really helps us to visualise on the orange. And then we thought of all the things that were orange, like as in the fruit, and perhaps the lovely Californian poppy, all the different things you could think of that was orange. So now our minds are joined together, and we linked together hand in hand. And as we were linking the healing energy, I asked my guides to help me to let the energy go through each and every one of us to bring that lovely calmness within us. And at this point, one or two others began to feel something was happening. So we unlinked and I moved around the table to opposite the lady where it was happening, and it happened to be her first time with us as well, and I think she was a little excited too, because I could see she was very interested in what was happening. I knew there was someone by this point trying to get our attention from the spirit realms, and we linked up again. And this time the energy was starting to go around all the table, except for one lady, a dear friend of mine too, Sue. And she wasn't feeling energy other than she felt that she had to stay there. And we always say that spirit uses an anchor, or sometimes it's known as a person that can be powerhouse, simply meaning their energy is being used, basically. And then, as we were linking, her father came in through me and gave his name, and then she said, "Oh, that's my dad." And from that point we had a few messages for this lovely lady, and she was very excited, as we all, well, I think we all were really. It was quite astonishing that this all happened all at once, and with the new lady with us as well. We were all amazed it happened on our meditation evening. It wasn't particularly an evening where we were concentrating so much on the spiritual side, and as in getting messages coming in. And it was really lovely. Everybody enjoyed what had happened. And of course it gives evidence of our loved ones in the spirit realms wanting to communicate with us, and certainly this gentleman was absolutely determined to let us know and that he was there, but also to let his daughter know that he was all right. And I ended up, if I remember rightly, I ended up saying, and he felt a little bit like a sergeant major. And the lady said to me, my father was, and he was in the forces. And that was really quite a nice finish to the evening. This is what we term an open circle, where anyone can join in. It's open to public, and everyone can join in once a month at the WI hall at Cudra there. It really is lovely to experience. I've run what we term a closed circle for over 30 odd years now, and some of the people that actually started with me back in the 70s still come in and out of that closed circle at different times, and it's really lovely. It's to develop more on the spiritual levels and to share different things with like-minded people, and these evenings really are very special. They're never the same. I often have a little plan or a formula for the evening. It's very rare it happens that way. They unfold and we enjoy. Well, it's been very exciting today. As we've re-looked at what we've been filming, we have noticed we've had the privilege of having one of our spirit friends with us, and an orb has come into the filming from just by my left shoulder, going up around towards my face and back again, quite clearly. Orbs are very exciting when they come in. It is our loved ones, our guides and animal friends in spirit, and they come in the form of an orb energy because it takes less energy to form as they are. That is how we are in spirit, and it's less energy than it is to actually materialize as they were when they were here on the earth plane. The earth's atmosphere is a lot heavier than it is in spirit. The spirit atmosphere is very, very light, and we move very quickly to wherever we would like to be. And so we've been quite excited here this morning because the orb has come in not once but twice, as we've been working with our loved ones and guides and talking about different people here in the spirit realms. It really is a big privilege for them to come in so close to us and to join what we're doing. I never cease to be amazed. I'm still amazed. I've been working with spirit now on a regular basis for over 30 odd years, and I'm still amazed how things happen and how the messages come through. Sometimes it's on a telepathic level, just like we think, and other times I can hear a voice that is outside just like someone sitting or standing there, because they don't always have the strength to materialize and talk to me as well. Sometimes our spirit friends only have the strength to use their voice, and suddenly you have a voice talking to you. Sometimes it can make you jump a little, but I suppose I jump if my husband comes in the door when I'm concentrating, because of the sensitivities around me. Our spirit friends, family and guides aren't there to frighten or worry us. They're there to support us and love us, just as they did when they were here on the earth plane. It's a wonderful gift, and I'd like to share it as much as I can with everyone that I meet.
If you would like to join Gayle Force on her meditation evenings, please email gayleforce2006@hotmail.com.